So today on Project Shop, we are back at it. I got Oliver coming in. I think he actually just pulled up. Yesterday, we worked like half a day. We actually had to cut off. We did like $500 worth of copper, which more than paid for the load that I brought in. Now we're going to do a bench clean attempt number 426. Now check this out. This came in the scrap. It didn't work. Maybe it's burned up, I don't know, but I'm gonna open this up and try in another video. Oh, we got scrappers eyeballing my stuff, man. That's the second guy that creeped by. The other guy stopped and asked if he can, literally, I'm like moving big things of scrap around. The guy's like, hey, you got any scrap you wanna give away? Anyway. Hey man, did you see the ice cream lady? You should stop and get some ice cream or ask her out on a date. Maybe you can convince her to give me some free ice cream.
What if I ain't gonna change?
Oh. So as you seen yesterday, we left off with like a $1,600 scrap that I have ready to go. Obviously we have tons more here. What I'd like to do is hit 2,000 and maybe even 2,500. Maybe if we can pull $1,000 out of here today, that would be pretty awesome for a $2,500 ticket. I might be picking up some copper tomorrow, and you know copper costs a lot of money. So we need to tighten up and produce some scrap today. All right, we're getting down to the last of those two bins. Now, these fixtures here, I've done these in the past, and let me tell you, they are actually extruded aluminum. The cases are like, they're either welded or folded or some stuff, and in the back of it's just sheet. So, we're gonna see if we can't get one of these things opened up and liberated. Big flathead. So Oliver's prepping some transformers. As soon as he's done with those, we're gonna run them, add to our copper pile here. Now I believe those transformers he's messing with are actually from these lights. And this looks like extruded aluminum as well. If we can get this glass out of there. This might be one of those when in doubt, beat it out scenarios. We'll just set that there for now. I'll try to knock one or a couple of these out before this camera gets hot and dies. This camera's one of those, one of the older ones. So what do we have here? Phillips, like some Phillips screws. Might be able to get that out relatively easy. Or not. Okay. Good thing about aluminum, you could just force it. Okay, now let's see what we got here. This whole thing is aluminum pretty much. Whether or not I want to sit here, I mean the way it sits right now, I can just sell it as like probably an old sheet, but the extrusion is like 30 more cents a pound. We're just gonna throw that there for now. So it would, as much as it's here, if I can find a relatively quick way to recover that, I think it might be worth it. Ah, screws. I probably could have just unscrewed that. Okay, snap. Now, is that extruded too? Yes, it is. So we're gonna want to try, we'll attempt to get them screws out. Okay. That would have been much easier than me beating on that. Nice chunk there. Okay. Now, these things are tack welded in there, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out probably this way. So Hey, man. Yo. Flinging sparks at me, bro. Put it like this or put it like that. And cut them down. Yeah. So, the way that it sits, I'm pretty sure I can sell it just as is. It either just gummed it straight up. Yeah. Let's go with a little more aggressive blade. Now, those are nice pieces, man. We get a little process down. This is gonna be definitely worth it. Basically just coming right apart. Now, if you didn't know what you were looking at, you would have just sent that off as sheet and gotten, I don't know what they pay you, but I get like 60 cents a pound for sheet and 90 cents a pound, I think, for extrusions. So, there you have it. That's a nice little upgrade. Let's weigh this, see what we got. So we just gained 15 pounds of extrusions. So at almost 90 cents a pound, I mean, we probably gained $14 opposed to, you know, 60 cents, so like $8 or $9. And it really wasn't that much work. I mean, we got to open it up anyway. So I'm gonna get Oliver to help me with them as soon as he's done. You done with them transformers?
Yeah.
You got them all? That's some strippable wire. All right, that's extrusion, but we got to cut the ends off. Or I don't know if we have to cut the ends off, but I don't want to question. I could probably speed this thing up for the aluminum. Yeah, I'm gonna cut them. Hey, look, take these things here, start popping these lenses out of these. It's either a flathead or Phillips or whatever. Give me that. I'm gonna start cutting these. Yeah, get that up out of the way. Crack that thing up, man. That thing will just break down. There might be a transformer up there, is there? Oh, so give me that light out of there. Is it broken? Yeah? Is that broke? Other than it looking like it has a lot of bugs. Oh, look, this is an adjustable one. 18, 27, or 38 watts. That's pretty cool. We'll put that with this whole bucket of these I have over here. One day I might have my own place and I'm gonna have enough LEDs. Ah, man, that's so far. This thing out? I might have to get a bigger blade. Yeah. Now that's like clean sheet. There's a category for clean sheet, and usually it's more expensive. It's all high dollar extrusion. That's sheet metal. Just throw the sheet metal here for now. I'll separate it when we get the thing. We got to bring in that that's cast. Hit these corners with the hammer here. Crack that. Crack it up with the hammer. It's like a double dong. A lot of strippable wire in there. I was like, man, I feel like I'm cutting through something. Cutting through that round thing to stay off a little bit. Now this stuff here is supposed to be extruded too, but they buy it as cast for whatever reason. There is a type of extruded round pipe that they buy, but a lot of times they consider this stuff, it's not a 6061 grade or whatever it is. All right, we're gonna need a sheet. Let's go get a bin. The old trusty forklift. Whoops. We unscrewed this one day. It had a, what do you call it? It had like a wood screw in that corner right there. It's supposed to be like a fine thread. I didn't want to put the wood screw back in. Oh, dude. Try to get that out of there without breaking the glass, because we can unscrew these screws here and probably just peel it right off the glass. I want to try to clean it, get that clean. That's all extruded aluminum. Open this up and see if you can't unscrew these screws right here and get that out of there. All right, where was I? You know, I need another bin for cast. I'm just gonna fill up fast. Okay. We can use these for some walls, maybe. Hey man, if it don't come out, just use the pry bar. I just had a pry bar here. Here. Let me get on the back side. probably unscrew that. That looks like it'd come right apart. That's pretty heavy extruded too. That's why I wanted to try to do this without breaking the glass. There we go. That's a nice little heavy chunk. Oh, it was already stripped. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Here, you need this? Oh, there we go. Easy enough. All right, we're set up back here. Our attempt to clean off the bench kind of went okay. A lot of this stuff is ready to go. I'll be able to get it off pretty quick, but now we're gonna come over here, crack some transformers. There was a little bit of number 2 in there, like 10 pounds. I think this is 12 pounds. Does this say 12 pounds? No, one of them other ones says 12 pounds, I think. Yeah, 12 pounds. So there's 10 pounds of copper in there already. Let's, oh, I can't reach. Let's see how fast we can add to it. Now there's not much here. And some of this stuff is gonna be some beaters like these. I could grind it, but I'm pretty sure I can just put them on the ledge here and crack them with the back of the hammer. Let's see what time it is. It's getting late. Daggone sun went away. Okay, it's basically 7 o'clock, 7:01. Let's crack these transformers. And then I could go get some dinner. See what we got.
Okay. Press that.
It's just delaminating. Okay. Only a couple little aluminum. Got a nice chunk of copper. You're bottoming out on the hydraulics, dude. Give it a tap. Either tap it or grab a hammer. Yeah. When that's the case, you're going to need a longer pusher. Like that one. That one was burnt.
That's messed up.
Let me see. It's a little rusty, huh? Whoa. Okay, so a lot of times when your copper's busted over like that, okay, try to get these little spacers out of there. Okay, and then what I like to do is push them over here where I can keep pressure against that, right? And give them a crack with a hammer. At least that gets it started. Double copper. Okay. Let's see what time it is. 17. So it took 16 minutes basically. So we got 72 pounds. Did you show that? And we started with 22. So we basically processed 50 pounds at 350. We made $175 in 15 minutes. Now, a lot of that was a bunch of little stuff. Those first couple transformers is where all the money was. So, all right, we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna take a break. I am starving. And then I'm probably gonna come back out here in a little bit after I eat, go find some dinner, clear off this table, and then I'll rummage around, see if I can't find some more copper to add to our pile. And then we'll load everything up on the trailer and take it home, and then take it down to Miami, leave first thing. I'm supposed to go pick up some wire tomorrow, so, and it's from my customer where I get some big wire, so that ought to be exciting. So, for now, I'm gonna go get dinner. All right, man, we are making some great progress of cleaning off the table. Now, I did kind of throw some more stuff on the table, and that being a bunch of fans. I don't even know where all these fans came from, man. I just kept finding them everywhere. I think because I don't do them a lot. When I do get them, I kind of just throw them to the side somewhere, and they were just everywhere. So I wanted to do them all. And I do got the bandsaw, or I might use the grinder. Oh, I got, I forgot to show you this the other day. I always go to Tractor Supply when I'm in a certain area to see what they have on their clearance. And a lot of times they have great deals on metal cutoffs, okay? Each time it's like a different brand, but I bought 15 cutoffs, okay, for $11.99. And then I got a big pack of I think it's only five of these for $11.99. But I bought 2 packs of them because these are like a 5-pack is more than this. And I think even Harbor Freight, they might be more. I don't know. But I had been using the 4-inch grinder with this metal cutoff that I paid $6 for at Walmart months ago. It's still cutting, a little glazed over. I wonder if I could do the same thing what I used to do when I cut concrete. When I used to cut concrete and we'd glaze a blade over like this, we'd go run it in some asphalt. Asphalt would open these up. Yeah, that's really kind of glazed up. Might be able to open that back up. It's got good bite on the side here. And what these are called, the metal that the diamonds are impregnated in, is called a matrix. And depending on what you're cutting, you have different softnesses. It's either going to be softer or harder depending on the matrix. When you're cutting really hard, like 7,000 psi concrete, like tilt wall, or just really hard stuff, you want a really soft matrix to keep the diamonds exposed. I would assume that cut in steel, you would almost want the same thing. I don't know. What's weird about these blades is where the diamonds are is really small. When I used to cut concrete, our things were huge, man, like 1/4 inch thick, big chunky things, and they would cut through anything really. So this is for the 7-inch grinder. That'll be interesting. But this one says it cuts metal, rebar, angle iron, masonry tile, composite fibers, ceramic. It cuts most materials, lasts up to 100 times. So I'm really excited to see if that works. But if you have a Tractor Supply and you use a lot of these grinding blades, I really don't like using them. But sometimes there's just, you know, you got to use them. They have clearance sections, and you know, you can get a good deal on the stuff. Anyway, now I really just time-lapse these because it's just repetitive, the same stuff. I've never come across one of these that was aluminum, but look at this. Look at the color difference here. We better check that. That's weird. Okay, that's all copper. It's interesting how they use 2 different shades. Yeah, I've never come across one of these that wasn't copper. And then I got this little electric motor. It's just clipped. It was clipped together. I started beating it up, so I'm gonna hit it with a grinder. Now this thing here, those of you who watched my live stream a while back, you know there's a toroidal transformer in here. I'm just gonna, when I fire the jaw up to clean some of this other stuff up, I'm just gonna pinch this extrusion off of here, and then I'm getting together a bunch of stuff like this whole car. Actually, you know what? Let me get this. I got this really cool electric motor you guys will like, and I might fire up the incinerator. Steve was just here. He's gonna go to the store and come back. Yeah, this is all stuff I'm gonna cook in the incinerator. But I have this cart of stuff that needs to be cooked. But we have, oh, look at this. Big chunk of brass. Some type of motor. Another big chunk of brass. This came from this motor right here. I think the whole housing. Whatever it is, it's heavy. All this brass and aluminum. So hopefully there's some copper in there. We're going to try to pull that apart. I'm going to put that in the press and see if I can't press that out. There's a bunch of copper in there. Lots of little things like this. This. There's ballast. Oh, we got more ballast. Oh, we got a transformer in here. Man, there's all kinds of copper in here. Got a bunch of ballast down here. Okay. I need to go through this real quick. Those are full of copper. Oh, look at them big contacts in there. Okay. Oh, more transformers. Man, we got all the goodies. Bunch of toroidal transformers. Oh, I did these in another video. Man, these things, I don't like these transformers at all. Usually, even I think CU Scrappin said in my live stream that he's never seen one that had more than 1 or 2 wraps. And that seems to be the case. So I'm gonna go through this. The ballast, I'm gonna start opening them up. See if we can't pull out some copper. This needs to be cooked along with that stuff. And if Steve comes back, maybe we'll fire up the incinerator and have a cook-off. But for now, I'm gonna process the rest of the stuff on the table. Now, those fans, oh, and I got a bunch of converters, catalytic converters. There's really no numbers on here. Oh yeah, there is numbers on there, okay. Huh. Some of these didn't have numbers. Or I couldn't find a number on them. I know they buy them by like the number. So, all the honeycomb stuff is in there. I got a couple more out here. The neighbor gives them to me every once in a while. There is a guy down the road. I mean, they could be worth 10 bucks, 20 bucks. They could be worth nothing. I have no idea. So, we are gaining a little bit more cast, sheet, and then this is all steel. That's all steel. And then we got the brass. This can go right in there. That's ready to go. Nice chunk there. And this, we'll let that little bit of wire slide. And, oh, Steve's here. All right, let me go deal with him. Maybe I'll send him to the store. I know he's having problems with his truck. He poked like 4 holes in his radiator and then put some type of adhesive on it. All right. Look at this big old brass monster. Let's take this back end apart. I had a pair of gloves around here somewhere. Oh, this thing's kind of slimy. Okay. Ah. Okay. Stainless? Oh yeah, stainless rods. Now, somehow that's got to come off of there. I have no idea how. Almost looks like there's a thread. Oh, hey. Ha. Ha. And you know what? Look, somebody was beating the crap out of that to try and get that off. It just unscrewed. Or at least that part did. I don't know about all this. Is it just going to unscrew too? Oh, I see a clip. Got like a C-clip in there. Ah. There we go. Prop this up on something. huge chunk of brass. That's what I'm talking about. Now, there is there's a spring, some type of seal. Keep the spring. But that is a big, heavy chunk of clean brass. See if we can't get that. That's it. Got a nice chunk in our brass bucket now. Cast. I'll have to cut that when I break out the grinder. So I was actually thinking about keeping this. This is a nice like a quick connect, but it is all brass, and we are here to recover brass. I think I'm just going to recover the brass. So let's fire up the jaw real quick. We got a couple things we need to liberate. Hello? Give me a... chunk of brass right there. That thing slid right off. Look at that. Nice nugget of brass, nice nugget of copper. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Watch it. Look, it's dancing. You ever seen your copper dancing before?